star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck who my opponent is. Into this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest.
Takes flight. Oh, down. Clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Seth Curry has solidified his place in the league. He says, I've just embraced my role no matter where I've been. Growing up with the Pops who played 16 years in the NBA and who was never a starter, I looked up to him just as much, if not more, than the All-Stars. I wanted to have a long career just like him. Kevin?
On his way, for sure. David, thanks. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So the next starting five. They've got Cameron Johnson. Also Bridges out there. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. And for the Celtics,
Here we go.
Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the center. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Outside, White. Tatum on the wing. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And Smart over to Hill. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Horford. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
Smart against Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Brown. Smart deciding where to go with it. Tatum against Johnson. Brown wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Smart. And Brown now atop the key. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
White finds Smart. The kick out to Tatum. This ball moved by Boston. Just 5 to shoot. Here's White. Boston needs to get off a shot. Horford. It's good. Horford's got 5 points so far.
Well, pretty good awareness, right, from Al Horford. He has the wherewithal to get off a quality shot.
Pass to Johnson. From the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Outside, White. Back to Smart. Horford with the screen on Dinwiddie. Smart kicks to White. And it's Brown that time on the assist by White. He has 7.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Smart against Dinwiddie. Good work defensively by Smart.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
And the pass to Brown. Now here is Horford. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Shot by Johnson, no good. Smart finds White. Outside, Horford. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 4. Outside Curry. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Claxton. And here is Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Tatum down low. Johnson on him. And White kicks to Tatum. Horford dishes to White. Back to Horford. Outside White. Off target with his 3. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Claxton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
That free throw missing. At this point of the year, right before the playoffs doors, is anyone really playing at 100%? And is anyone really healthy?
Kevin, it's an interesting question because the 82-game season is a real grind, and inevitably there's bumps and bruises, sometimes more serious injuries. The key is, can teams find the appropriate balance between being rested and being ready? And some coaches will tell you they'd rather be rested than ready.
Now here's Tatum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. To end the drought. Nailed from three-point land. Dinwiddie's got 8. Here's Smart. The lead is 2. Passes it to White. Back to Smart. He kicks it to Horford. Smart against Dinwiddie. 4 on the clock. Here's White. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Simmons checked in for the Nets. Smart against Dinwiddie. Kicks to Kerr. From deep. And the Nets miss again. And Joe Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Dishes it to Tatum. Pass to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horford. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
Simmons against Tatum. Dinwiddie outside. Traps in the tray. He's got 11.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Smart. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. On the wing, Brown. Outside Tatum. Smart wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 7 from 3-point range so far in the first. Curry passes to Simmons. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And it's Brown missing. Brooklyn trailing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Horford. And Brogdon subbed in for Smart. The Nets also changing it up. Sharp's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Bridges. Now here's Simmons. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
There's a certain sort of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon brings to competition every night. Off the triple drive, okay?
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Boston making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. Now here's Dinwiddie. He had 27 points last game.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Now Brogdon. The pass to Hauser. The kick out to Brown. It's deflected and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Here's Dinwiddie. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Brogdon kicks to Brown. Pass to Hauser. From past the arc. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Now, here is Muscala. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Yeah, a lot of high motor play from them in this one. Allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Doris, when it comes to three-point shooting, Seth Curry has been a model of consistency.
Kevin, that's almost an understatement because he has not shot below 40% from three since a two-game stint in the 2014-15 season. Think about it. This is how good it's been. 40% is actually low for Seth Curry. His career percentage is one of the highest of all time.
Now, here's Brockton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Curry finds Dinwiddie. The tray. The rebound by Brogdon. On offense, here are the Celtics. Shoots it up. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Curry passes to Finney-Smith. Nets passing it around. There's O'Neal with the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Muscala. Here's Hauser. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he gets the bucket.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Brogdon the pass to Brown. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Brogdon against Dinwiddie. Offensive rebound. The Nets shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Pass to Sharp. He kicks to Curry. Dinwiddie with it. Back to Curry. Launches it. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Curry's got 5 now.
No hesitation from Seth Curry on the catch and shoot. You can see the confidence in his mechanics. That's beautiful.
Brogdon the pass to Brown. From downtown, he can't get it to go. 1 quarter in the books. He has been a close one so far. It's the Nets. They lead by a bucket. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Second quarter, fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. O'Neal is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's Mr. Blake Griffin, out hustling the defense and finishing the play strong. Nicely done.
Brogdon against Dinwiddie. Johnson for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in the last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Now, here's Dinwiddie, and he dunks it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Austin with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind the last couple of years. Assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
The Celtics making a switch here. Kabengele's checked in. That one is no good.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now, and the basket is good. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And it's White missing. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And there's the pass to Dinwiddie. It's over Brogdon. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
White the pass to Kabengele. And he makes good on the layup. Kabengele's got his first points of the night.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
Here's Bridges. It's deflected. White drives in. That shot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, they're playing with fire. Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Richard comes in for Derek White. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brogdon. And a change for the Nets. Simmons is checked in.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He's been good as gold up until that point.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pritchard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 16. Here's Simmons. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hauser the pass to Tatum. Outside, Smart. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Bridges passes to Claxton. There's the dish to Dinwiddie. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Back to Smart. Pass to Pritchard for the three. Simmons pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 18 points for him. And Simmons kicks to Dinwiddie. No good from outside.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Pritchard. Hauser. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Bridges. Passes to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. There's a good screen. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And stolen by Simmons. Ahead. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Nets. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Kicks it out to Johnson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Brown outside. On deep. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Here's Smart following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Simmons with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Shoots over Brown, and it's off the back rim. No good. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Brogdon outside. Here's Horford. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Bridges outside. To the middle. Here's Claxton, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Brogdon finds Smart. Back to Brogdon. Going inside. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Mike Muscala is checked in for Boston. Sharp's checked in for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smart. Boston, no good that time either.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. With knee out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Outside Curry. Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the pass to Bridges. And that That won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here is Muscala. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Horford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, G.A.? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. Now Bridges. 17 points for him last game against New York. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Boston's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. White looking around. Muscala finds Horford. Back to Muscala. Now here's White. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Sean. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Knicks in New York.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's White. Outside, Smart on the wing run. Inside, Horford. It's tipped. Bridges with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Finney-Smith. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. White, left side. Nice ball movement by Boston. They set the pick. Brown inside the line. Puts up a 3. Muscala misses. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Tatum, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Brooklyn. And now, the first timeout call here for Boston.
Look at the numbers for Bridges. Putting up about 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
1:51 left now here in the second. Curry passes to Finney-Smith. O'Neal from long range. The shot misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Smart. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Boy, that's a terrific job for Marcus Smart handling the basketball. He is relentless in how he's attacking the defense.
Pass to O'Neal. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Horford with his screen on Bridges. Smart kicks to Horford. Offline with his 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now here's Curry. He has 5. Curry on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Sharp. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Right the pass to Smart. And here is Tatum. With the crossover. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. The Nets with the lead.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Outside, Smart. With 1 on the clock. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nets lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Welcome to our 2K Sports Studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
Being a trunk slammer ain't easy. Hostile environment, and these guys are unfazed.
Yeah, it's tough to win on the road in the NBA. Loving the confidence. All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the Month. In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 40% from the field. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Under the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Boston 5. Tatum kicks to White. 5 on the clock. And it's good. 2 points. Brown's got 14 points.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Now here's Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown finds Tatum. They get the rebound. Here's Horford and a dunk by Horford.
Well, one thing you must appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
That's trailed by 3. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Passes it to Johnson. To the paint. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Smart dishes to White. Outside Tatum. Back to White. Tatum with a screen on Curry. White against Curry. In the corner, Horford with it. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Dinwiddie outside. Outside for Curry. Pass to Johnson. Pocket 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Curry shot is off. The Celtics with the lead. Brown feeling it out a bit. Tatum passes to White. Smart on the wing. Lays it up off the glass. Smart's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And a foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. On the wing, Johnson with a tie. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Now here's Tatum. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. It's stolen by Curry. Bridges with it. Picked up by Brown. 7-foot shot. And too long on the shot.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Brown drops them both. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Now here's White after Ben Simmons' miss. Here's Smart. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons. Just so good at sending it back.
Second team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Simmons inside. He's covered by Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company. And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say, because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the ball.
Smart passes to White. The deep 3 from Tatum. A rebound by the Nets. Now here's Dinwiddie. 18 points for him. Now the pass to Claxton. And Curry has it in the corner. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Curry's got 8 points.
Curry will absolutely light you up from the corners. Anywhere on the floor, he's dangerous, but the corners, that's his sweet spot.
Smart dishes to White. Smart against Dinwiddie. Smart passes to Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Claxton. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Malcolm Brogdon.
Here's Simmons. 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Over Smart. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Now a timeout called by Boston. Smith's checked in.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 27 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Brogdon the pass to Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Curry. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
It's sent back down by Simmons. And he's able to get it back. Tatum finds Smart. Sinks the triple. Smart's got 5 points in the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. And Brown over to help. Outside Curry. And the Nets, another 3.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Tatum a screen. Here's Brogdon driving the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brogdon's got 6.
Boy, that's the level of aggression that can really kickstart an offense. Malcolm Brogdon puts it on the deck with authority.
Here's Brown. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And so they foul intentionally. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Both teams will make substitutions. He hits the second from the line. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Passes it to Hauser. The 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Hauser's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Curry against Brogdon. Curry kicks to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. That one doesn't drop. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's the floater. A rebound by the Nets.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Finney Smith. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Tatum with it. Griffin a screen on Dinwiddie. Tatum dishes to Griffin. The rebound by Sharp. Nets trailed by 4. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to O'Neal. Now Dinwiddie. To the inside. Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Smart. 10 points for him. Hauser the pass to Griffin. There's the 3. Hauser misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Finney Smith. Dinwiddie kicks to Curry. There's O'Neal with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now, here's Brogdon. 6 points for him. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Back to Dinwiddie. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Excellent read by Finney Smith. Boy, has he improved his passing ability.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Derek White checked in for Boston. And a change for the Nets. Mikal Bridges checked in for Dinwiddie.
Once again, fans, Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics trail by 3. Brogdon the pass to White. Will it go? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. How about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
What you love about former Rookie of the Year Malcolm Brogdon is this guy gives you great effort on both ends. Can play the 1 and the 2 offensively, smart defensively, and the versatility is key.
Now here's Curry. 13 points in the game. Shoots over Brogdon. Again, the Nets for 2.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Curry against White. Out to the wing. This ball moved by Boston. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Hauser misses. Nets leading by 4. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. The pass to O'Neal. Kicks it to Curry. Lets it go with the 3. That one's not going to go. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Tatum. Got that bucket.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Pass to Curry. Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Griffin. Back to Curry. Bridges passes to Finney Smith. O'Neal from long range. Bangs home the trifecta. O'Neal's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets. Here's Brogdon. He has 7. In the corner, Tatum with it. Griffin a screen on O'Neal. Here's Tatum. Griffin trying to get open. He can't hit that time. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Bridges shot. Good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Curry against White. Driving inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. White's got 5.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Nets as they end the third quarter on a 14-5 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Dinwiddie with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 5-point game on the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got O'Neal, also Johnson out there, and it's pretty.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Boston shooting 41% for the game.
Nets foul. Spencer Dinwiddie, first personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Brown. They sent the pick. Passes it to Hauser. Brown down low. Johnson on him.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
Second team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
He's off on the first. And Simmons, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And he's good on the second. Nets leading by 6. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Hauser. Hauser's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown with it, out guarded by Simmons. And it's Brown missing. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 48% for the field. Not bad at all. Here's Johnson, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Brown. Here's Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. Simmons pulls it in. To the left wing. Dinwiddie wide open. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
The pass to Brogdon. Here's Pritchard. Brown with the screen on Dinwiddie. Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he makes that one.
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Johnson, a wide open look. Rebound, Boston. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pritchard passes to Brown. They set the pick. Outside to Brogdon. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Bridges has got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. Pritchard passes to Brogdon. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Brown inside, guarded by Simmons. Outside to Brogdon. Just 3 to shoot. Over Bridges. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Nets leading by 8. Here now is Dinwiddie. Here's Simmons. Open and close and nails it.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Boston, timeout. And your Celtics, U16.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, his three-point shooting has been a big key. 12 of his points have come from downtown, and those points didn't come cheaply. He's worked hard on the perimeter aspect of his game and got good high-percentage shots.
I don't know if they expected him to have this much of an impact, but the timing couldn't have been better. They dropped 2 straight leading into this one and did not want to lose 3 in a row. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
Dinwiddie dishes to Simmons. Shoots over Brown, and it's sent back by Horford. Here's Smart, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart, willing, and able to get himself to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Here's Simmons, and the rejection by Tatum. Smart kicks to Brown. He feeds it to Horford. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Good on the second free throw.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Dinwiddie against Smart. Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. And it's Bridges at the elbow. And stolen by Tatum. White with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. White the pass to Horford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, you've got to be willing to sit down on the pump fakes of Al Horford. He does an extraordinary job getting the defense to commit.
Al Horford at the line for 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Al Horford. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
On the wing, Bridges. Outside, Simmons. Bridges sets the screen for Simmons. And there's Bridges on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Horford with the screen on Bridges. And White kicks to Horford. Dinwiddie against Smart. Back to Horford. Shoots over Bridges. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Needs a free t-shirt. Get up on your feet. Headed to the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics trail by 4. Now White. Outside, Horford. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Horford's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Dinwiddie. That shot off. White with the defensive effort.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Brown the pass to Horford. To take the lead. White left side. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Curry's checked in for Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Brown with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Here's Smart. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Nets. They've led by as much as 10. Johnson kicks to Curry. This one for 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Back to Smart. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Curry's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Louis Smart.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Malcolm Brogdon.
Claxton the Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. Launches a 3. And Boston with the rebound.
I'm going to put it past the guy to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Back to Brogdon. Horford with the screen on Dinwiddie. Brogdon the pass to Horford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is an example of Al Horford, such a difficult cover. He's tall, he's long, and he utilizes all of that to his advantage.
Free throw drop for Al Horford. And Al Horford drops them both.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Claxton, guarded by Horford. Curry kicks to Dinwiddie. The 11-footer. And an intentional foul right there.
Jaylen Brown, second personal foul, second team foul.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. Rocket 6. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Offensive rebound. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Brown finds Tatum. No good on the triple.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Johnson dishes to Curry. Dishes to Claxton. Now Dinwiddie. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Brogdon.
Poise and confidence. Malcolm Brogdon with the big bucket.
Johnson outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Curry on the wing. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
Three shots.
The free throw drops for Curry. The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. Celtics trail by 4. Brown outside. Brogdon outside. Tatum on the wing. Brogdon the pass to Smart. Brown against Curry. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great teams. Brooklyn leading by 4. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. With the drive. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
What bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Timeout called the Celtics. They're behind by 6. 1:46 left in the game.
There they are.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Picked by Horford. Brogdon kicks to Horford. The three. And no good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. They trail by 6. Horford with the screen on Dinwiddie. Smart passes to Horford. Off target from outside.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's the feed to Jackson. And it's in there. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Smart with the ball. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Nets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent. Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. The Nets picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.